Just when I'm starting. Oh, nothing, mama. Just when we are starting the live stream, my daughter comes with a loaf of bread. So, welcome, welcome. We are about to prep dinner, and I'm going to do my first attempt of a sourdough starter. So, starter. Yeah. But first, let me make a quick snack for my toddler. She just came with the bread and the mayonnaise. She knows what she wants, and we love a woman that knows what she wants, right? Yes. So I've been doing a lot of research about sourdough bread because there is very conflicted opinions about it. Like, let's be honest. Some people say it's easy, some people say it's hard, but there's only one way to know and formulate my own opinion. There you go, Queen. Purr. You know you're amazing, right? You're amazing, okay? Ah, it's been a busy day, and my toddler has been taking advantage. So for the menu today, we're gonna have a halibut fish. This is my first time cooking this fish. Is the screen clean? Let me check. Mm, I feel like it looks like I think it's better. Anyways, every time I cook with fish, I cook um salmon or tuna. I had never tried halibut, but I've been watching this new um chef, and I noticed she cooks a lot with halibut. So we tried it. So yesterday we went to Whole Foods and look at her hair. And we got it. And I feel fancy, you guys. She doesn't want to leave me. Well, she left my hair, but doesn't want to leave me. But I'm excited because I felt like bougie and everything. Like I went to the butcher side and I ordered fresh fish. Hey, hello, hello. How you doing? Good morning. I'm doing amazing. We just finished my first podcast interview. I'm excited. I'm excited, you guys. Things are happening, you know? Everything is aligning. One thing that I've been dying to do is a lot podcasting, and today I just finished an interview. I'm gonna be my first podcast as a guest. I do have my own little podcast, but I've never been a guest, so I'm excited. So, anyways, let me wipe here real quick. I love your hair. Thank you. Where the little ones? They're in the playing in the rooms. Okay. First, let's get started with the part that I'm the most excited about. Um, for context, I am a certified, like, is that how you call it? I am a pastry chef. Like, I graduated as a pastry chef, and I learned how to do bread, right? But for some reason, I think it's the equipment. I'm certain it was the equipment. Because when I was in cooking school, I used to we did like 3 months of breads. We were tired of eating bread, as a matter of fact. And every time I did my breads over there, they were amazing. But when I would go home, they were like hard as a rock. Like I could just kill somebody with it. So I stopped doing breads and I want to get back to it. I want to get back. I do have a little mixing machine now. Hopefully she's good. We're gonna put her to the test when it comes to doing bread. But I was doing it by hand, and by hand, it's really hard if you want to get the perfect perfect pillowy bread. So I'm excited to get back into cooking and baking. And again, I want to do my own little sourdough bread. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos about sourdough bread because we have very different opinions. We have people who say that is easy, and we have people who says that is hard. So we'll see. We'll see. First of all, we need to make sure that the scale works. Okay, this one doesn't have battery. Oh, look at her. She's been with me through all my baking life. She was the one I had when I was in cooking school. Let me clean her. Okay, I have this other one here. Please work. Yes. Okay, she works. In baking, the number one thing about baking is that if baking, it's a lot of people hate it because baking it's pure math, science, and what the tiniest mistake can ruin your dessert. So people hate baking, but one of the number one tip that I will give is do a scale. Don't do measuring cups or whatever. And later on during the shows, I will teach you how to use, how to truly measure and everything because um it is important when it comes to baking. Is if it's cooking, you're not gonna mess up the recipe, maybe the flavoring of it, but not the recipe. But when it comes to baking, every little detail counts. So let's grab and make some jar. So one thing I learned is that they like to use um a glass that also has a glass lid. But she said that if we have mason jar, it's okay to just put the little thingy on the top, but to not seal it. Daryl said just put it, but do not seal it. So what we're gonna need is this, and something you're also gonna need is a marker or a rubber band if you have a rubber band. So a marker. Does it work? Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay. So one, I have a few that said you can use 50-50 when it comes to the flours. Somebody use 100% of the whole wheat flour because it's better for starting, and then you can use like regular purpose flour. I'm gonna go with 50-50 because this is my first time and we'll see. So I went to the grocery store yesterday and I got me all-purpose flour and whole wheat flour. The reason why they use whole wheat flour for a starter dough, it's because the yeast liked it the most, something like that. So I got this brand, um, whole wheat flour. So we're gonna go 50-50 of this. But when it comes to ratio for sourdough starter, you only need two ingredients: the flour and water. Water and flour ratios are gonna be the same. So if you're having 100 grams of water, you're gonna have 100 grams of flour. Okay. And again, the flour to getting started, you're gonna do 50-50. So it will be 100 grams of water, 50 of this and 50 of that. Hopefully it makes sense. So the first thing you want to do is put your scale on 0 because right now she weighs zero point 0.8 ounces. So that's gonna mess up your baking. That's the number one thing we need to know. Scale, put your scale, put the thingy, and then press the button to put it back to 0. Like when I take it out, she's on 0. Now, example, let me turn it off. Can you turn off? Okay, so see how it goes up? It messes up your recipe. So you want to put it down to 0. So I have ounces and pounds because I'm in the US. So I'm not sure how much do I want to do. Hmm. How much do I want to do? Let's see. If you get the scale wet, wipe it off because again, it will measure. It will mess up with your measurement. Okay, let's try this again. Is it Janet? What did you do? Uh-huh. So I have 3.3. Let's take 3.1. 3.1. This is why people hate baking. Still 3.1. Ah! Why are you cooking? There we go. So I'm gonna do 3 ounces of water because remember they're gonna grow, so you want to keep it small. So that means I'm gonna use 1.5 ounces of flour, 1.5 of this, and 1.5 of the other one. What? So 3, 4.5. I'm making bread, Luna. It's nice. You can ask a chef and they will tell you how much they hate baking. 4.5. Perfect. Now we're gonna do 4.5 of whole wheat. One thing about baking is that when you use this, you can one of the reasons why we love scale instead of tablespoons or cups is that you can do one teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. You can do 1 teaspoon 5 times, and when you weight the 5 teaspoons, it's gonna give you a different measurement every single time. But when you are weighting it, it will always weight the same. Period. I forgot to. I had the microphone, but I didn't have this on. Story of my life. Okay, I think the audio should be better now. Number one. Number two, I forgot to share on Facebook. So, anyways, let's add this one now. I need a bigger spoon. It's gonna take me forever. Like when you do 5 tablespoons, and you weight them 5 times, it's gonna be different. So always in baking, when I went to cooking school, we will always use a scale, never cups. Perfect. And there it is. Okay. I'm trying to share. Ah, really, Steph? Give me a second and try to put the live, share the live stream on my Facebook. Share. Wow, going live in Facebook is so much different than going live on from the phone. Going live from the computer is so much different than going live from the phone. Let's see. Hello. So we are making sourdough starter. We are making a sourdough starter. So if you want, you can follow me on YouTube. We are live streaming on YouTube, and that's where I'm gonna be reading the comments and answering any questions. So, all right. So now we can go ahead and start mixing, please. Now we can start mixing it up. And that's it. That's how you get started. I know people buy already starters, but I want to learn how to make it on my own. So things I learned is that it's better if you keep it at room temperature. Just give me, the smell of the flour just puts me back to cooking school. So you want to keep it at room temperature. You always want to make sure at the same hour. Always choose the same hour to do the whole process that I'm just going to talk to you about. And yes, you can put it in the fridge, and after you put it in the fridge, it's gonna last over there, and you can then use it whenever you need it. It can last for a good minute in the fridge. If you're going traveling or something, put it in the fridge, and then you can take it out and continue the whole process. So basically, what I saw is that this is a process that takes 7 days. Every time, always choose the same hour. The blue one. That's green. Green. Yes. Green. Red. This one is red and this one is green. So what you're going to do is the next day, aka tomorrow, we're going to discard half of it, always using the scale, and you're going to add the other half again of water and things. So if I have 6 ounces of a mixture right here, I'm gonna take out three, and then I'm gonna add 1.5 of water and 1.5 of flour. The next day, we're gonna do the same, and we're gonna do the same for 7 days on a road. And after 7 days, it should be good to use. The reason why I want to learn how to do this is because I honestly use sourdough bread pretty much every day for my breakfast, and I want to use this for a lot because it's more healthier. What's going on is that you are allowing for the dough to get fermented, to grow all those beautiful bacteria in there, and that is once it's what is going to make the bread to expand to this beautiful pillowy texture without having to use industry made yeast. I do have yeast over there, but I want to learn how to make some good sourdough, so that way I can use it not just for bread, I can use it for muffins, pancakes, waffles. We can use this for so many things, and I'm excited to learn about it. It's probably going to take me a few tries, but you guys are going to hold me accountable to it. So the reason why you need the marker. Oh, also, if you can find a warm place to store it, to put it, that would be great. I'm thinking putting it next to the fridge, since the fridge is gonna keep it warm. But again, you wanna put the lid, and that's it. No sealing. And oops. And with the marker, you're gonna mark where is it, because you wanna make sure if the dough it's rising pretty much like double every single day, and it's gonna, by the time that the dough is ready, it's gonna help you to know when the dough is ready. So what I heard is that your dough is gonna be ready to use when it's on its peak, but its peak, it's like 4 to 6 hours after you did the other, when you took the half out and you add the other half, like 4 to 6 hours later, that's when you're gonna get the peak, because it's gonna really, really, really grow. And after that peak, it's gonna go down a little bit. You want it when it's all the way to the top. So this is why also it's good to mark. So I'm gonna have a marker over here and make sure that I use it when it should be rising. I heard that if it doesn't rise that much, it's okay. But if we want the best sourdough recipes, we do want it to rise. So we're gonna keep an eye and see how. I just erased it. We're gonna keep an eye on it. It says yes, love some good sourdough dough. Practice make exactly. Like for you to learn everything, you need at least 10,000 hours of experience. That's insane. If you want to be the best like guitar or drummer or artist, you have to have at least 10,000 hours. So I hope I don't have to do 10,000 hours of though, but practice, practice, practice. I keep mine in a cabinet. Ooh, so you do sourdough bread. This is my first time. I'm excited. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it in the cabinet, but I figure I will keep it next to the fridge since we do have the AC on. It's not gonna be warm. So I figure I will put it next to the fridge to keep it warm, because I heard they like to be like warm. Not too hot, but so there she is. I'm excited. Hello, hello. I saw somebody I said. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So the next thing I wanted to do, we are running late today, but it's okay. I'm excited. I just finished my first podcast interview, you guys. Ah, where is my drink? Like I keep saying, I want to do my podcast and I want to have like people coming in into my podcast. How do I do that? I don't know how to invite people on my podcast because I don't know if they're gonna ask for me to pay them. Obviously, I cannot afford to pay them. And me overwhelmed thinking about all these things and how I can get, guests into my podcast. And I found somebody that find me, and I started live streaming, and somebody just found me and invited me to their podcast. So I'm super excited. I just followed you on Facebook. Thank you. If you go to my podcast, or you can send me an email, whatever. But if you go to my website, I do have the options to be like for you to fill an application asking to join the podcast. Um, I don't know. I want to be able to have meaningful conversations with people about life, health, wellness, entrepreneurship. Like I want to talk. I'm all day alone in my home. Um, Either talking to kids, or yes, I'm live streaming and talking, but it's not the same where I had to go like this, read a comment, and then answer that without having that back and forward conversation, if it makes any sense. So yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see it, and keep having more and more opportunities like this. Okay, so I we're gonna start cooking dinner, and I'm excited about this. I'm gonna feel like a chef. Okay. Hi. I went to the grocery store to the fresh meat side, and I ordered fresh fish. Who is she? I feel so something I have learned is that if you let me see. Let's talk flavor on our meats, okay? The number one thing we could recommend is that you season your meat or marinate your meat and leave it in the fridge for at least 24 hours. Leave it over there overnight. That is going to allow the meat to absorb all those flavors. And the next day when you cook it, you're going to have a more flavorful meat. Another thing that I learned about fish specifically is that as soon as you get it from the grocery store, go ahead and add some salt on it. That's it. You don't need to go crazy with it. And then store it. So I did that yesterday. As soon as I came home, I seasoned the fish with salt. Apparently it helps also to enhance the flavor of the fish when you cook it. So are you a Chinese? Huh? Somebody just asked me if I'm Chinese. Hey Stephanie, hi guys. Are you from Iran? Are you from Argentina? Are you from Japan? Okay, this dude is bored. You need to leave my chat. I still don't know what those initials are. I'm not sure if I should feel if it's a respectful thing or you being disrespectful. I don't know what that LBD means. Okay, this dude needs to be blocked. Let me block this idiot. Oh, I didn't even like the comment because I had no idea what you were saying. I was like, is he being a creepy ass? Those dudes that are disrespectful and nasty, or what? Thank you. I remember when I went to the church, our friends, they were like, that our friendship has evolved when I dare to say this to you guys. And I was like, what? And he's like, are we going to a funeral? And it was like, because I was all black and my son was also all black. Well, dark. I think that you cannot say that word anymore. Um, Dark. Let's say dark. Because I know in Facebook they will take you out. So sorry. But yeah, it was like, we're going to a funeral, and I was like, I love this color. What can I say? I'm always in this. Now I'm adding now I'm adding some color to my life. So, fish. I'm going to use the skillet. I'm so happy I got this baby. This is another thing that, it makes me feel like a professional chef. Like when you go to, like, I have worked in kitchens, and one thing you're going to see that they use a lot in kitchen, it's this iron skillet. Also, health wise, it's one of the best as well. um the non-stick ones, they have a lot of chemicals and BS that we don't want in our bodies. So I purchased one, a small one, because they're also heavy, by the way.
But what I would say is the maintenance it's high. They can get rusty in a matter of hours. So when you wash it, you want to make sure that as soon as you use it, wash it instantly. If you leave it in the sink, it's gonna get water, it's gonna get moldy, and it's gonna mess up your sink, and then you have to scrub all of that mold out. So I did look for some YouTube videos on how to take care of it, and what I heard was that as soon as you wash it, dry it really good, spray some oil over it, like oil it, and then turn the heat on, and look, she's beautiful, shiny. She doesn't look that it has mold. So it worked. The tip worked. So this was super easy to cook. I got a pound of fish. Again, I feel so fancy. Okay, before we cut the fish to avoid cross contamination, let's cut the limes first, the ingredients. So we're gonna use lemon, garlic, I love a lot of garlic, so I'm gonna go with 2 cloves of garlic, butter, and herbs. For the herbs, we're going with cilantro. Here we go. I think that was it, salt and pepper. And of course, oil. So we want to cut some lemon, slices of lemon. I'm gonna put like 2 on each fish. Yeah, because they're not gonna be that big. Yeah. I'm gonna save this for lemon water tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna set aside. I'm gonna cut the garlic. Ideally, I will cut this while the fish cooks, but then I had to wash the the board. Cross contamination is something you always need to keep in mind when you're cooking, especially if you have high risk people in your home. High risk people will be children, pregnant women, and elderly people. Their immune system is more compromised, more weak, or young, and they are in higher risk for like any bacteria or anything like that. And obviously, I do have kids in here. All right. So now I'm gonna cut the garlic really small. I wish I could put this more lower, but it doesn't allow me. I know that. I want to get the garlic thingy that you can smash. No, mommy, go play in your room. This is fine. I'm gonna set aside. Now I have some cilantro. You can use any herb of your preference. I want cilantro. I'm not a professional chef, so don't come at me on my cutting skills. I'm just a mom bringing the love of cooking back. I think that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, we are now in this world of easy, simple, quick, but yet they have time to just sit down and scroll on their phones or watch a gajillion episodes of Netflix. And I think cooking is something beautiful. It's something, you know, there's a story like behind you preparing these meals, in my case for my kids, and like having them like enjoying the food and like going crazy, like, oh my gosh, this is so good, and seeing them coming for seconds. There's something beautiful about it. Like, I have these memories with food where I am loving my aunt's food, and like the favorite of all my family members, my aunt, she's the best cook ever. A lot of things I know now it's from her. Dime. Yeah, leave that alone, mama. So yeah, there's something beautiful in it, and why, instead of like wasting your time not having any movement, scrolling on your phone and just overloading your brain with information, love you, like, just relax and just cook something for your family. Happy Monday. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, Polly, hello. Money never sleeps. No, it doesn't. These two are, they are buddies. I have some buddies in my chat now. Keep my chat alive, guys. Okay, I think we can go to the fish now. With that said, the fish cooks super fast, you guys. This is super fast. So if you are looking for that quick and easy, this recipe will be it. But I want to cook it with love and intention. I don't want to cook it with, it is quick. When I'm making this, I'm thinking about flavor. Like, it's fresh fish with fresh ingredients. You know, how beautiful is that? Oh, look at me being all professional. Now, this piece of fish was gorgeous. Wow. Fish. Yes. This is fish. Now, I never cook with this fish, so I'm excited to taste to see how it is. She looks gorgeous. Look at this beauty. So this is a pound. So I'm gonna cut it in half. I lost my, oh, here it is. Okay, so I was gonna say I was gonna cut it in half, but it's me, my son, and my daughter. She's picky though, so she can have a small portion. I don't know if I'm cutting this right. Like, is there any rules for cutting fish? Okay, this knife is not for this. What am a good knife. Let's see if this one works. Tampoco. I need chef knives, but I'm a danger with chef knives. That is a beautiful. Oh yeah, look at this. So pretty. When I saw this part here of the skin, I thought, you know how when you buy products, they have this thing in the bottom to absorb the liquids. my my smart behind was trying to take that thing out, and then I realized it was the skin. And I literally just try to take it off again now, but it was the skin. I personally don't like the skin. Do you eat the skin out of the fish? I don't. I hate it. Did I turn the stove on? Yeah. All right. Time to get cooking. I think this needs more butter there. Can you ever go wrong with butter? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Let me clean this. Look at my queen. You look so beautiful. Dile a Chanel, vete. Tell Chanel to help you. Okay, I'm gonna add more butter. Yes. And I guess now we can move here. Let's see. I don't give my number to anybody. That's sushi. Sushi is salmon, right? Or tuna? This is hammock? Halibut. Halibut. Hammock. I don't have a sharp knife, Polly. Soon. We're gonna get everything your girl needs for cooking as soon as we start monetizing. I mean, those knives have been pretty good though. I cannot complain. I got them on Amazon and they were pretty good price because it was a whole rack of knives and it has scissors and everything, and they have never given me problem. Sushi is just raw fish. Oh, I thought that you would use like a specific type of fish for sushi. Like I know it's raw, but what I wasn't sure is if you use a specific fish for that. Actually, this thing has a sharper. I never use it. Now that you say that, it has the sharpen thingy. Maybe I need to, as a chef, I need to learn how to use that. Okay. You want it hot, and then we're gonna cook it for 2.5 minutes on one side, 2.5 minutes on the other side. Then we're gonna take it out. We're gonna make the little sauce, cook it for a few minutes, and take it out. That's it. Something I noticed about me is that I was afraid of seasoning my meat. I was afraid of seasoning, adding salt, and now that I've been watching all these cooking shows again, I've noticed they are not afraid of those salt and pepper. Too small? Yeah, I've kind of figured. No, Silver, you're a big girl now. Mira, use this one. Tell Chanel that one. I think it's good. We'll see. We'll see. We're learning as we go, okay, guys? Don't come for me. Mm, all right. I was looking at Amazon to like kitchen stuff, and one thing I need ASAP is a new cutter. This cutter broke. Like right now, it's missing a piece over here, and it's also missing a piece over here. But she's still doing her work, you know. Oh yeah. What I'm hoping is that it fits. Let it cook. Let it cook. I'm thinking, what do I want with this? I know I want a salad, but what? Are you wearing socks? Yes, I am. Common fish is tuna, salmon, mackerel, yellowtail. Wow! Look at my queen, so perfect. Octopus, white tuna, imitation crab, social crab. I never heard of yellowtail mackerel. I have heard about it, but I haven't tried it. I am wearing socks though. I don't like not using socks because there's a lot of feet creeps out there, and yeah. How long till you receive your glasses? I'm gonna order the glasses next month because I have to order Chanel's first. Which, by the way, funny story. I tried to make the payment with my PayPal card, and the card gave decline, and I'm like, no, the money's there. And the card, she passed it 3 times, and then she told me, to be honest, it might not be like the, to be honest, she has worked with clients before where the card, they try to use a PayPal card and it declined and it did not accept it, so the problem is mostly the card. So I was like, oh. So after I pick up my son from school today, I had to go and figure out how I can take that money out without getting charged for it. So that way I can go pay first my daughter. She needs, my daughter turns out she needs glasses. So I'm going to get hers first. And then next month I can order mine. So probably like in a month and a half. Because May is almost over. So I'm going to flip it in a minute. Yeah. But I do have the card. Like when you have a PayPal account, you can order a card, but it's a MasterCard, not a Visa. So I'm guessing that the problem is that they don't accept MasterCard. But you can order a PayPal card and just swipe it and pay like anything else. Woo! Look at that beautiful brown skin. 10 at 13. Now we're going to start putting the lemons on the side. Let it cook for 3 more minutes. I have Cash App card. I have the PayPal card. I don't have Venmo. And I don't have Shine either. Your hair looks good. Thank you. Whoa, that sucks. I will die if I have the few bucks that I have left missing. Smells so good, you guys. I love it. Interesting about the fetish thing. I mean, I understand. Everybody has fetishes. I met a person that had a fetish with the armpits. The person like loves smelling, and I'm like, huh? Hell no. But that's life. Okay, I think we can take these out now. Let me turn this around. I'm gonna take the fish out. And now we're gonna make the sauce. I'm gonna add a ton of butter because we're making a sauce. I'm gonna add the garlic. I'm kind of thinking I should have done more garlic. Oh well. You learn as you go. Is that the skin of the garlic? Yeah. Ah, the smell. I'll give it a few seconds and then I'll add the herb. G.I. Joe. It's brain mapping. This is gonna be so yummy. Season, season, season. Always season on every step. Whatever you take in, take out, season. As you cook, the flavors go down. Okay, now I'm gonna add the herb. I'm using cilantro. You can use whatever you like. Thyme. A lot of people use thyme for fish. Rosemary. I'm gonna put the lemons back. Now we're gonna add the fish. Now you get the spoon. Looking good so far. Oh yeah, smells amazing. Dime. I love you. You look beautiful with your headband. You look like a queen. The queen of my heart. This necklace. Necklace? I love you, mommy. You are my whole world. This necklace? It is a necklace. Did you grow up last night again? I keep looking at you today and you look like, I don't know, bigger. Why? I'm thirsty. But you're my baby. You baby. You're the baby of the house, mommy. You're going too fast. Too fast. I love you, mama. Ooh, you tico tico. Mwah. Let me check the food. Ay. Me too. Okay, I think it's done. Voila. Now I'm gonna move this out of the heat so it stop cooking. That's another thing. Remember that food keeps cooking in the when you take them out, where there is a sheet pan or cooking pan. So you also want to take it out of the heat. Dime. Okay, now it's time to clean up this disaster. I might have 20 minutes for a hike today. I was supposed to be gone already. You guys are adorable. Thank you. She's my bestie. Right? You're my bestie? Yes. Are we besties? Come here. Look at this. Can I sit down? Besties. Can I sit down? You can sit down. If you stay still. Are you gonna be still? No. And not touching, so mommy can clean and you're not gonna fall down? What's this? This is a weight. Weight? Yeah, so we can measure food. Oh. Food? Yeah. And the cookie? I think I need to leave it 3 seconds. Yeah. 3 seconds? 3 seconds. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna start cleaning now real quick so I can go and do at least 20-minute walk. I read the other day a study about how walking even Luna, how walking 20 minutes, that like the difference that it does in your brain, it still helps with cognitive health, um, focus. It had a lot of benefits, just 20 minutes of a walk. So that's the goal for today. We cannot do the whole hour, but I should write a post about that. I need to get started on posting on my health and wellness social media. I have now my personal brand. I have now YouTube. The thing we need to get now into, it's my business social media. Duh. So, duh. But sometimes we try to do too much at the same time and it becomes overwhelming. And I decided to take a step back and like start from like zero and do one thing at a time. Until I don't nail this one thing, I'm not gonna try another one. Dinner. Cuidado. Este. Bigger knife. Hello. Okay, let me see. Love the style. Don't slice your fingers. Saludos, amiguita. No sé si te acuerdas de mí. Sí, me acuerdo. Déjame ver. Okay. I'm replying to Facebook now. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Está muy concentrada en bigger knife. Nice kitchen. Thank you. I love fish and steak. Ooh. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. Hey, mommy's cleaning. Porque nos vamos. Nos vamos y Luna va a correr. Yeah, you want to run? And maybe see some birds? Yes. Yes, I love it. You're the best. Deja eso, no toques eso. Okay. I had to put you back here, guys. So sorry. Okay. Now you can go play so mommy can clean here. want to come home to a clean kitchen. Clean kitchen. Okay, you okay, Norway? Pace best. I don't know. Iceland. I don't know what these people are talking. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Okay. We live stream on YouTube too. On Facebook, I mean. This camera was bad though. She's dirty. She was dirty. What did I do? There. Still bad. Oh well. All right, guys. I think I didn't show you the final result. I'll show you in a minute. And then we're done. So first of all, here's the sourdough starter for those who came late. We tried our first sourdough starter. Um, so yeah. Again, reminder every day at the Janet! Every day at the same hour, you want to take half of it out and add another mixture, which is just flour and water. So yeah, we will see. We will see if we nailed it. We have mixed opinions. We have the people that say that was the hardest thing ever, and we have the people say that is so easy. So we'll see. We'll see. Next, we have the chicken. Look, oh guys, look at that beautiful halibut. Are you kidding me? This is my first time making this. So I know I'm gonna eat that with a salad. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the kids. They probably will want some rice or something like that. I'm trying to go light because we're trying to burn fat and gain some muscles. So we're going down on the carbs. Oh, mommy, you're the best. You just give me a kiss. I love you so much. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today, for keeping the chat alive. Hope you have a wonderful Monday. I warmly welcome you and everyone reading from Poland. Hello, Poland. You got a dog or kids? Yeah, the dog gave me a kiss. I have a ton of kids. No pets. Are you tickling mommy? I'm gonna tickle you. So, anyways, have a good day, you guys. I probably will be back again in the afternoon to do the workout. I wanna do Pilates workout. The workout the song that was the other day, that workout really got me wanted to do that one. So I think I'm gonna do that one. But yeah, have a wonderful day. You too, Polly. Bye bye. Bye bye.